Hello guys, today we're going to be making this cute bunny. I know it's from I believe, a Japanese kind of game, or maybe like family of the Sanrio characters. I believe so, but as of right now, I'm just gonna call him a bunny and we're gonna make him. I'm going to be using a Tunisian simple stitch, which I just think that is better for tapestries, and this is just a startup video. I do apologize, it is not a full tutorial, but let's get started. We're going to chain 24. And now that we have our 24 chains, we're going to turn our work because we're going to work onto the back of our chains. So we turn our work and we work onto those bumps right here. And as you can see, there's a bump for this chain, which we're going to skip. We're gonna go straight to the second bump right here. We insert our hook onto that bump. We yarn over and we pull and we keep our stitches within our hook, always counting this stitch as one. This whole row is going to be a solid color, so we don't have to worry about any color change or anything like that. The thing with Tunisian simple stitch is that it has a forwards. Not like right now we're doing a forwards, but when we reach the end of our row, it has also a backwards within the same row. So we always work on to the same side of our project, or the right side, and we don't have to worry about any color change or any hiding our tails, or well, we do hide our tails for like our color change, but we don't need to worry about that back and forth with regular crochet, that we need to turn our work and then we need to hide our tail, because or you need to strategically pull your colors within a row because it doesn't show on the other side and stuff like that. I never learned how to do those kind of things with regular crochet, but since I have some Tunisian simple stitch, I think it's a lot better, and I think it's simpler things to make, especially when it comes to like tiny details, or you can make big tapestries. I've done them. They do take a long time just because it has a forwards and a backwards within one row, but it's completely worth it. So now that we reach our end, of course, just another tip. I'm using a Tunisian hook, but you can also get away with using your regular crochet hook on for this tapestry. For a little larger tapestries, I would actually recommend that you get yourself a Tunisian hook. It's just a little longer, nothing out of the ordinary. So we're going to chain one. We're doing our return pass. We're going to chain one onto the very last stitch, and we're going to grab our yarn and pull through two of our stitches. Grabbing our yarn and pulling through two of our stitches, and again all the way down our row. And now for our very next row, we're going to insert our hook onto those front posts of our previous row. So these front posts right here, we're going to insert our hook, yarn over and pull, always counting this stitch as one. We're going to do two more for a total of 4 blue stitches, and this is where we get to introduce our color change. So for these, we're going to do exactly the same. Insert our hook onto that front post, and we yarn over with our new color. We're gonna do this for 3 stitches, catching our yarn for a little tail, and 3 stitches. This is going to be like the little hands, so we're going to drop our black and continue with our blue. And then we're gonna do 3 more black stitches. At this point, I'm actually going to introduce a second black cake of yarn, just so I don't create any waste in between like this side and this side, because if I were to use the same yarn cake, I'll create like that much waste, and I am against waste. We're gonna do 3 more stitches. Usually you just mirror what you did on one side to the next, always catching our little tail, and we should end up with 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to do our background with those 4 stitches. For our return pass, we're going to always chain 1 onto the very last stitch. We pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. And here is where it gets interesting. So whenever you have 2 different color stitches in your hook, you always use that second color stitch to pull through 2 of our stitches. So we're going to grab our black, pull through the blue, and pull through that 1 black stitch. Again, pull through 2, pull through 2, and again a color change, always using that second color stitch for our color. We pull through the black and through the blue, and we continue to pull through 2 and change colors when appropriate. And this is how it's looking like. Notice the actual crisp edges. There's no like that warping with like regular crochet where you really don't see like the stitch where it ends or where it starts. But with this stitch you can actually see like the little squares and the colors perfectly, and it's just marvelous. I think it's a wonderful technique. I know it doesn't look like much, and I do apologize. It is not a full tutorial, but you always can do this by yourself, because this is everything you need to know for Tunisian simple stitch to create your own little tapestries. Down below in the description, I leave the Pinterest pin of the link of the Pinterest pin that I'm following, or if you would like, you can always pause this video and take a screenshot of the pattern that I'm following.